what it's been like as a person with a disability, growing up with a disability that you can't see, non-visible, and what it was like in school for you before you graduated.
Okay, well, before I get started, and I should have mentioned this in the introduction, what I have is I have Asperger Syndrome, which is along the lines of autism. In the beginning, it wasn't too bad, but when it came to school, particularly middle school, I was bullied upon because I just didn't realize that the way I was acting was made the kids think I was, retarded. And I even got suspended in middle school when I retaliated against the bullies. And so this kind of progressed for a little. It wasn't too bad. My family was always there for me. And then, I still had some trouble my first freshman year at my first high school, but, and I always think that this is kind of a near coincidence that I wanted to major in English, and my freshman English instructor actually brought it to my parents' attention just before the school year ended in 2002 that I may have Asperger Syndrome. And then, so I don't remember how I was diagnosed, but I just had the diagnosis and I fit the criteria, and ever since then, that's what we finally figured out, like what it is I have. And I moved to Brentwood after my freshman year, and I started at a new high school, and I was able to start over, and thanks to the paperwork that we showed my counselor, I got some additional time on schoolwork, both homework and even tests, and my parents actually sent me to therapy in San Jose for 2 years. And it wasn't easy, but if I didn't have the therapy, I probably wouldn't be the responsible person I am today. And throughout the last few years of my high school, things actually went pretty well. I got to make a lot of new friends, and I even became an inspiration to a lot of my old classmates. I don't remember some of the stuff they said, but they even said to me, "Jeff, you always know how to bring a smile to our faces." And I think it was because I knew how to make everybody laugh and feel happy. In fact, next month is actually 10 years ago when I first moved out of my parents' house and onto my own. And I must say that was a big change for me. But I still had to learn some things, but with my parents at my side, I was able to get through it. 10 years of living on my own now, it's just amazing that I was able to do it for a decade now. And then, sorry, what was the other question again?
You hit it.
I hit it, okay, great. And, just going to keep going from there. And, if I can live on my own, especially for 10 years, then I think a lot of you can as well, if that's what you want to do someday. And heck, if I can get my master's degree, get my bachelor's degree first and go for my master's degree and not let my condition stand in its way, I think a lot of you can do the same as well. Because don't ever let your condition hold you back. There will be people out there who are probably going to try to bring you down, basically, kind of like cyberbullying, but you know what? Don't let those people bring you down. You are special. The world is full of like a mix of good people and bad people. Don't ever let the bad people bring you down. My mom always told me to look at the glass half full. It's not always easy, but you know what? If you always look at the positives, you'll have a very positive outlook on life.